I'll be back in a few minutes. Get a couple things set up. I just got back home. It's good to be back, baby. It's good to be fucking back, baby. Alrighty, folks. Your boy is back. Your boy is back. There is no indicator besides ours that lets you know what's gonna happen before it happens. For those of you that are in the whale crew, you know when I'm sleeping, you got my brother. And I will say this past week, personally myself, I haven't made any big moves, small little long scalps here and there. But when I'm asleep, we've been talking about these divergences, the momentum algorithm divergence for quite some time. And we are finally seeing it. I would exit my short when it's at 0. I'm not done getting ready. I'll be right back. Yes, sir. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I should be doing a video instead of streaming. Should be doing a video. But folks, if you don't have Market Cipher, you do not know what you're missing. You're missing everything. You're missing it all. Now I've had a few cocktails, went to the casino with the old man, came back, saw I'm allowed to stream and upload again, so yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. I'm thinking we're going to be doing a special for Whale Crew and Market Cipher entry, since we're out of YouTube jail. I'm thinking, well, the price is low right now. I don't know if a special is the best thing to do right now. I do some math here. Maybe 0.17 BTC and separately 0.08. I think that's what we're gonna roll with. Welcome back, special for both. 0.17 wombo combo or 0.08 BTC for either Whale or Market Cipher. Yes, folks, I'm telling you, the divergence has been screaming the momentum algorithm. I was hoping it wouldn't dump hard before I get out of YouTube jail because I've been screaming. Instead, for those of you that are subscribed to my brother's channel, we called it before the dump. At 8,500, we said there's some big problems for Bitcoin, and thus it has come to fruition. It has come to fruition. When the Moon Boys are saying going long, it's time to think about going short. When the Moon Boys are talking about going short, it's time to start going long. Now let's see here. Where can let me find this video. I really should be doing a video. I really shouldn't be streaming. I should be doing a video. Here we go.
What's up, whales? Today we're doing a deep dive into some technical analysis. I'm gonna go over some more bearish signs I've been seeing on
we
the
tried to tell you,
weekly and the daily
216
charts,
of you
in a new uptrend here with these down into those EMA ribbons. We have the first red diamond being formed since November of 2018. We have 4 consecutive green candles all getting smaller with
first red dot since November for Market Cipher.
this extremely damning bearish pin bar here. That is a terrible, terrible sign for Bitcoin.
We tried to tell you, people. We tried to tell you.
And so that's our weekly indication. So that's in the next month or 2 months, this weekly indication is going to be playing out.
YouTube had me in jail. My hands were tied behind my back. Behind my back.
On the daily chart, we have some similarly bearish.
Can you guys hear this video? Can you guys hear?
First, we have this bearish engulfing candle right there, staring at us right in the face in the immediate time frame. We also had our divergence here in our previous video.
This is where it's at. Now, this video, this next video, the video I should be doing is 2 or 3 how to apply Market Cipher to your trades now. Right? You guys already got the video, the description of things in Market Cipher. But the momentum algorithm is everything. This right here, this divergence confirmed. We knew that the dump was coming. We knew the dump was coming.
Where the momentum lowers but the price goes up, and we had a double divergence, so back here it did it as well. And then the momentum on this one is actually higher at this peak than the second one, so you kind of have this double divergence pattern. Divergences on divergences, divergence with this.
Look, do you see do you see?
This wick right here, we saw that Bitcoin is totally willing to test deep into these EMA ribbons. You may be wondering, Flopping Groper, if you're so bearish, where is it going to go to? And I actually have a pretty good idea of where this might go.
Now, I don't necessarily know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go, but I know that the time to exit is when this blue wave comes down to 0, just like last time, right? This could just be a little L. We could just form a little L right here. And so she could bounce up and down a little bit between the low 8s and the 77, 76s. You know what they say. Sell in May. Sell in May. And walk away. Like Alessio Rostani said. But it's hard to do if it's your first time. I think many people, it's their first time. This could be the beginning. This could be the beginning of the fall back to no man's land. Everyone's FOMO'd in. Everyone's super whatever. This is our last shot. But this is bullish though. Just like last year. I mean, this shit's going to be going up and it's going to be coming down. This is the mark. This is the christening. This is the baptism of the true bull market of crypto.
We'll get our fib retracement tool, and because this was our first divergence here that I saw, I want to start my fib line at the, let's see, maybe at the most recent negative momentum right here. Got you. And then we will start the fib line for the most recent pumps right here at the correction. So this is before the most recent divergence. Right here, we are seeing that we could retest this 618 or the 0.5, so that's going to be the 65.50.
Now he's going on this Fibonacci thing. Market Cipher is based off of Fibonacci. It does have some Fibonacci shit in it.
To 7,050 area. This area actually does come into play.
It does hold weight. It does hold weight. Long story short is, there is only one indicator that tells you what is going to happen before it happens, not after. Not a lagging indicator. Boom. You could even say boom, red X, right? So if you have Market Cipher, the first thing you need to do is identify your environment. Know where you are at. Start. Now, it was developed and formed for the hourly, yes. But when we're on the daily and this momentum algorithm is showing a closed, confirmed divergence, we are thick in the green. Oh man, it's a party for the party climaxed. The climax has been reached. What happened last time on the last divergence? Boom, look, confirmed right here. Let's take a look at the charts. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? There was the dump, right? What about other ones? What about in the past? What happened on the last divergence? Is this a divergence? This would be a little one. What happened right here? Let's see what happened right here. Boom. Right here. Look. Divergence confirmed. Sayonara, she dumped. Divergence, bang. And she came way down below. Let's look at another one. Let's see another divergence. Look. Boom. Divergence confirmed right here. Bang. See ya. This momentum algorithm. Folks, now if you want to apply Market Cipher, honestly, and here we can zoom in. When we go... Alright. So we have these blue lines. There's one blue line right here, minus 60. One blue right here, plus 60. When the momentum algorithm is above the blue line, these are sell times. These are sell periods. When it is below, these are buy periods. Buy periods. If you are buying below the blue and selling above the blue, you are stacking that crypto, getting it pretty damn good.
This area right here. So this range actually called our capitulation bottom. It called the capitulation bottom. It called tops throughout this whole sideways range here. It was a pivot point or a boost. Basically every major move of 2018 came through this range. So it makes sense that we would retest this range again. It comes in line with the manipulation wick here.
We've been having some parabolic upward movement. I'm telling you, folks, what goes up must come down. Don't forget, China's in control. There might be a lot of American institutions and everyone's talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. But at the end of the day, we know that it ain't shit. All of us are holding Bitcoin. The real players, can dump that shit. They will dump this shit.
And if we can get into this green box, I'm definitely going to start accumulating, hedging heavy long, and I'm going to be bullish once again. But I feel like this trend has run out. I just want to show you guys those extra bear signs.
This was at 85.62. Now, it is very, very difficult to put it out there, put your money on. Not only is it difficult to short at a time like this, it's difficult to say, hey, I'm going short, and here's why. Because all the flopping gropers, all the haters, they all go, it's but when it happens, it is the sweetest thing. It really is. And you can do it too. You have the tools. All you need is Market Cipher. That's all you need. You have to be able to use it correctly, but it's not hard. It's not hard to use Market Cipher. And I know I haven't been able to put out too much content on applying Market Cipher to your trades. This past week of being suspended on YouTube really didn't help. Really didn't help. Really pissed me off. The past 2-3 days, I'm like, fuck, we have this divergence, and I can't tell everyone. My hands were behind my back. And of course, hours before, the day of, I just got able to turn on my stream and upload videos like 2 hours ago.
And hopefully you guys can get a swing account going, open a second count, start hedging this thing down with like 3x.
Okay, this is super important. Super important. It is mandatory that you have 2 accounts. Mandatory. Because when you have one account, you flop and grope and pulled in 2 directions. You want to have a trade. You can't have, until you have, and I've mentioned this to Bybit, I'm going to mention it again, see what it can do, but you can't have multiple trades from the same coin on one account. You have to have 2 accounts. And I'm telling you, you will at least double your progress if you have 2 accounts, because you won't be afraid. If you have one account that's just meant for scalping, you won't be afraid to exit when it moves $50 or $100. Your greed will not tie you to your trade. If you have one account and you're up, Bitcoin's 100 or 200 up or down in your trade, whatever way you're trading it, instead of your greed saying, no, I'm waiting for the big move, the big moves don't come that often. In fact, my mentor, the one who worked with me with Market Cipher, he doesn't trade the big moves. He only scalps for that reason. He's been trading for 25 years. He knows better. It's better to close your trade when it moves 100, 200, get your money and leave. And when you have a separate account just for the big moves, so at times like this, you go, okay, I'm going to have a 5x short, right? I might be underwater a little bit. Maybe I've been short since 84.50, 8500. I might go underwater a little bit. Low leverage short. And on my other account, I can flop and grope, close trades, get out and get it. So if you don't have 2 accounts, don't trade.
Because the bots definitely might pump this up, milk another couple $100 out of this uptrend. We are in this confirmed uptrend with higher lows and higher highs.
If you don't have 2 accounts, don't trade.
So the bots can squeeze more out of this for sure. However, I do not think that Bitcoin has much room to go up before it has to come down.
I am so proud of my brethren. Market Cipher has been mine it's something we've worked on for almost 2 years, right? I wish I had it released before, but it is what it is. But my brother has been applying Market Cipher like a king. And so when the truth is, this past week, I've been asleep when the big moves have happening. I've been going to bed at 6, 7 a.m. my time and waking up by like 3, 4 p.m. And that's when the big move's been out by like 2 p.m., right? So luckily for me, for example, last night, we held it a long scalp. We longed to 84.20, right? This morning, my brother calls me, he goes, yo, You know, it's whatever. It's 8,500. Exit my trade, but I don't put the signal out. When I'm in bed, okay, I'm not going to get up, watch my computer, say I'm exiting when I got a bitch in my fucking bed. I'm not going to get up. I'm going to fucking exit. So when I'm asleep, you're on your own, but you also have my brother, right? And so hats off to Flop and Groper. He's been really helping the whale crew in the big moves this past week. So shout out to him.
Once it comes down, I'm hyper bullish. I think we might actually be seeing 20K this year. But this is just...
I agree.
Just too much too quick.
We got 6 months. 6 months. Now, when this puppy crashes, there's going to be maybe a pump. Let's say she goes down to 6K, it'll go up to 8K, then down again.
We're seeing these divergences. We're seeing bearish macro candles. This shit's crazy. So don't get liquidated. Make sure your leverage is good. Maybe on a separate account, start hedging this thing down. And yeah. So if you guys want to schedule a consultation with me and devise a trade strategy specifically tailored to you, that way you're not just trading blindly off of signals all the time, go ahead, reach out to me at floppinggroper #8090.
Anyway, so shout out to him. He's been kicking ass. He's been picking up where I have been gone. I've been gone. The Heiken-ishi, let's go to normal candles here. Okay, so we still got some room. When this hits 0, that's when I would that's when I would exit shorts, just like previous before. Because the truth is we are bullish. A lot of people buying Bitcoin, so I wouldn't be surprised. And I don't know where this could be. We could still be at 7,700, and this comes down to 0, right? The buys could still eat up the sells and keep us at 77, 7,800, but the momentum is still down, comes to 0, maybe even down a little more, right? And so we could bottom at 7,700. This could be the bottom. We could just be in an L, right? Wouldn't be surprised. But what, Sid? I know, puppy. I've been gone. I know. If there was a time, though, for things to reverse, this would be a pretty strong time. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! There was a huge fucking bug on my arm. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what that was. That was like a green aphid centipede. I have no idea where that came from. And it just scared the shit out of me. I just felt that on my arm. And I was sort of afraid to look over. I just looked over. There was a green centipede thing on my arm. It just scared the shit out of me. Looking at the 2 hour. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. We are deeper than we have been before. This is deep waters. Now, I saw someone in the whale crew before I left the casino that said, oh, green dot, I'm in a long. I was like, I don't think so. You have to identify your market. Start out late first. If we're getting green dots on the hour, but I would not be long in these. You gotta identify your environment first. Start out. If you haven't entered a trade, you know, that was certainly a green bug. Isn't that funny? I've never seen a bug like that, like, on me here before. I have no idea where that came from. No idea. That has to be, like, that is, where is, I'm looking for it right now, but I, like, flopped and groped. That thing could be 20 yards away. Anyways, what was I saying? If you're not in a trade, you know, you want to enter a trade when you are hot or cold, not lukewarm. And right now, I feel like we're kind of lukewarm. I mean, maybe if it came up to 8,200, you could enter something. Not a good idea to go to sleep on a trade. If you're anything like me, when I am sleeping and like when I'm like woken up, I am dazed and I really don't care about anything. And so there's always tomorrow, there's always another hour, there's always another week. There is no rush. The whole point to trading is to stacking your crypto. We all believe crypto is going to go up in the long term. So it's not worth taking the risk, taking the gamble. This past week, I haven't been making big trades. All my trades have been small, little tiny fucking scalps. You know, if it goes up 50 or 100 bucks, get out. But you have to have 2 accounts. You have to. Yeah, the real test is to see if this is the bottom. I think that's the real test. And I can't wait to see the next daily close where our momentum algorithm goes. Looking at, for example, sometimes we use shitcoins to give us an idea of the market. Zcash, for example, this is a foundational coin. This is a coin that's really backed by miners and whatnot. If you're not on the sports betting, by the way, we've been murdering the sports betting game. We've been kicking major ass. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, we broke this, breaking down, we came down, came up. I knew that shit wasn't looking good. I sold a little bit of Zcash. I don't know, we'll see. It is possible that this 7,700 is the bottom. It is definitely possible we're at a bottom, but I think this momentum has to play out. And there's sucker money to be broken. I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's fucking. Yeah, I mean, the best hope is that this L's out. That's the hope. Is that this L's out for the Bulls. But if you don't have market Cipher, welcome back special. Wombo combo, 0.17 Bitcoin or 0.08 a piece. It's good to be back. There's a lot this past week I've really wanted to say. It sucks. YouTube screwed a lot of people over because I wasn't able to put things out there. I wish I was waiting. I was like, man, I hope this divergence doesn't break down by the time I can upload, and it did. But for the few, that's what I'm saying. You better subscribe to my brother, because if I'm down, you know, we're using his channel. I got to make a backup channel. And there's no point. I'm not going to stream on DTube or some other bullshit because that no one's there. Oh, man. It feels good to take my socks off. I have no idea where that green bug came from. That shit was great. If this is the down chain looking good, it's just red. She's red. Technically, she just started too. This thing just could be getting started. Other than that, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I need to make a video. There's a lot I need to cover. I need to announce the official. Oh, there's a Bybit special right now too. I guess I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Right now, if you deposit 3 ETH, you get $60 bonus on Bybit between June 4th and June 14th. So I gotta make a video. So I'm gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna start recording. And yeah, see you guys later. It's good to be back.